KJA Global Channel, The Political System and Me. Series 2, How the System Enters Everyday Life. E09, My Family, Safety, and Daily Security. Can a family sleep without fear? Not a family protected by wealth. Not a family protected by connections. Not a family protected by silence or loyalty. But an ordinary family, living honestly, working quietly, raising children, caring for elders, hoping that tomorrow will not punish them for today's existence. Safety is not a luxury. Safety is the minimum condition for human dignity. Before people talk about ideology, before they argue about constitutions, before they debate systems, families ask simpler questions. Can my child walk to school safely? The mechanism is already present in ordinary decisions, even when politics appears distant. Distinguish public safety from coercive control and identify one family protection mechanism, complaint route, or service responsibility. Can my spouse return home without harassment? Can we speak freely inside our own house? Can we lock our door and trust the night? Can we call the police for help, or will that make things worse? Can we protect our family without becoming violent ourselves? When a political system fails, these questions become daily prayers. And when a system succeeds, these questions disappear, not because people are naive, but because protection has become normal. This episode is about family safety, the most intimate test of political legitimacy. Before a nation governs borders, it governs homes. The system reveal is public safety and family protection systems. The home is the first territory of the state. Safety is the foundation freedom is built on. In plain language, the hidden mechanism is public safety and family protection systems. Under some systems, the state itself is the threat to the family it claims to protect. Real security is protection by design, predictable, lawful, and accountable, not protection by fear. A society where parents must teach children how to survive danger instead of how to grow is a society living under threat. In failing systems, fear becomes routine. Security forces are not designed to serve families. They are designed to protect power. And when power feels threatened, families become collateral damage. Parents lose the ability to promise protection. Children learn early that authority is unpredictable. Trust inside society dissolves. Fragile democracy must move quickly to institutionalize safety, otherwise fear will outpace reform. A just system builds child protection into law, education, policing, and social services, not as charity, but as duty. The measure of a political system is not how it treats the powerful, it is whether ordinary families can live without fear. The hidden structure becomes traceable through the rights chain. Right or legitimate interest. Law or constitutional rule. Responsible institution. Complaint or review. Hearing and evidence. Remedy. Enforcement. Each arrow asks a different accountability question. Who authorized the decision? Who had the duty to act? What record should exist? And what institution can correct failure? A broken outcome may begin far upstream. The visible harm can come from an unjust rule, an unfunded institution, a hidden record, a captured oversight body, or a remedy that exists only on paper. The chain prevents us from reducing a system failure to one personality. It identifies the point where law, capacity, evidence, oversight, or enforcement stopped working. When citizens and professionals can locate that break, criticism becomes more accurate and reform becomes more practical. For this episode, the principal mechanism is public safety and family protection systems. The production graphic must make every link readable on a phone screen and must label country-specific or proposed arrangements honestly. Under dictatorship, family safety and daily security are shaped primarily by concentrated command. Information is restricted, institutions answer upward, and challenge may carry personal risk. In a fragile democracy, formal rules may exist while patronage, unequal capacity, corruption, politicization, or weak enforcement makes protection inconsistent. In a functioning federal democracy, authority is constitutionally distributed, common rights remain enforceable, and more than one institution can question, review, or correct harmful power. Elections or federal language do not substitute for functioning safeguards. The viewer should compare who decides, how authority was obtained, whether records are public, whether affected people participate, and whether confidentiality and protection from retaliation are available in practice. The constructive question is not merely what values we declare, but what institutions make family safety and daily security reliable. The minimum guardrails are 1. Equal civil identity and registration. 2. Social protection and essential services. 3. Child and survivor-sensitive safeguarding. 4. Family accessible complaint routes. 5. Confidentiality and protection from retaliation. These safeguards work as a system. A published rule without an independent reviewer can become theater. Oversight without records cannot see. Participation without safety can expose people. And a remedy without enforcement does not repair the harm. Global relevance. The institutional test for family safety and daily security applies across political labels. Who decides? What limits power? What information is public? Who participates? And whether a real correction or a remedy exists. Myanmar relevance. Use ordinary lived experience only where it clarifies the mechanism. Avoid turning Myanmar into dramatic background or implying that one national experience fits every society. Here is the civic practice for this episode. See and ask. Ask the quiet question parents ask. Is my family safe because of the system or in spite of it? Verify. Examine one public safety mandate, safeguarding service, complaint route, or local protection protocol. ACT. Create a family safety responsibility map without naming victims, witnesses, minors, or sensitive locations. Review. Record whether you can name the responsible institution, evidence, safeguard, or remedy, and one safe next step. Use only lawful, proportionate steps. Do not convert an educational exercise into a public accusation. Safety is not the absence of noise. Safety is the presence of trust. Safety is not obedience. Safety is protection with dignity. If families are safe, societies can heal. If families are afraid, nothing else truly works. In the next chapter, we move from safety inside homes to land, livelihood, and environment, because a family is not secure if its land can be taken, its livelihood destroyed, and its environment poisoned. The principle to carry forward is this. The home is the first territory of the state. Safety is the foundation freedom is built on. Ask yourself, what part of family safety and daily security have I treated as normal even though it should be visible, answerable, and correctable? The political system is not distant. It is daily life. In the next episode, we continue with my land, livelihood, and environment. The system shapes our lives. Our participation shapes the system.
Subscribe.
Learn, participate, shape the future. KJA, knowledge justifies authority.